defense can still win championships, despite what you hear people say. You hear analysts, you hear Hall of Famers, people with gold Hall of Fame jackets, and everybody says, "Oh yeah, the game is just offensive now." No, it isn't, because Tampa Bay's defense lit the Chiefs up like fireworks on the 4th of July, beat the snot out of them. And Tony, look, to me, the game was largely just a waste of time. That's one of the worst Super Bowls of all time because your expectations were up. There have been worse Super Bowls, but you didn't go in expecting, oh my God, I got these two great quarterbacks, these two great offenses, here's what we're going to get. Yeah. Kansas City played at times stupidly. They played arrogantly. They were a disappointment to me. The Kansas City Chiefs, nothing Tampa did was a disappointment, but defense and knocking the snot out of the Chiefs is the entire analysis of this game.
Well, I have a different one. I mean, I agree with that, but I would go just a little bit, not deeper, maybe to the side. I find it interesting that Tampa Bay had lost twice in the regular season to New Orleans and then beat them in the playoffs. And I thought, what happened here? I thought maybe New Orleans didn't expect the adjustments that Tampa Bay was able to make. Kansas City beat Tampa Bay during the regular season. And I think it is a similar circumstance in that one team was motivated by losing and changing, and the other team did not see this coming necessarily. I agree with you completely that if I have to isolate what won the game, it was the Tampa Bay defense. They were all over Mahomes, and their offense was, Tampa Bay's offense was good, at least good, maybe very good. There was a period of time there, I remember it distinctly, when Tampa went on 4th and 1 from the 1 and didn't get it, and I thought, ooh, this could be a momentum shifter. Let's wait. Let's see if Mahomes goes 99 yards the other way and everything changes. And he went 15 yards, and then he started going backwards. At no point, Mike, and I know you agree with this because we talked about it, at no point did either of us think that Tampa Bay was on the verge of something great.
No.
You just didn't think
Kansas City. Kansas City, they weren't on the verge.
Kansas
you
City.
kept just
Kansas
wondering,
City,
where are they? Where are their adjustments? I don't know if a position coach or a coordinator or Andy Reid himself is supposed to make that adjustment on protections. Where the hell was that?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It just played like they were just blank. Tony, how do you 29 times Mahomes was pressured in 56 dropbacks, 29 times. Meanwhile, Kansas City only pressured Brady 4 times all game. You know the way to beat Tom Brady, if you're lucky enough, is to pressure him. Kansas City either couldn't do it or couldn't even figure it out. A massive disappointment to Kansas City Chiefs, in my opinion. And all the way, a dynasty, really? A dynasty of one? A dynasty of one championship for everybody at all the networks, all the analysts who have Kansas City winning not 4, not 5, not 6. What? What are you talking about?
Let's go to one thing that really made a difference in the game. And for the second game in a row, Tom Brady threw a touchdown pass in the last minute, if not the last second of the first half.
Yeah.
That was really important. Kansas City helped them by getting penalties, but Kansas City was taking timeouts. Stop the clock. We're going to get the ball back. You can't give Brady that kind of time. You can't help him that way.
Is that stupid or arrogant? Which one?
He did it again.
Is it stupid or arrogant for Kansas City to do it? Because if you forget or you don't calculate, that's stupid. If you do it thinking Brady's not going to burn you, that's arrogant. Probably stupid.
I thought it was arrogant. You got to know what he's capable of doing, and he did it, and he hit Antonio Brown, and that was it.
Well, as we're saying, he delivered again, Tom Brady, just like I said he would when he signed with Tampa. You remember that, Tony.
Look, by getting to 6, he had already separated himself from everybody else. He was already out there alone. What makes 7 important is it is the one without Belichick. It is the one where he said, I'm going out on my own. I'm going to Tampa, a place that nobody thought he was going to go to, a team that was mediocre the year before, and he went and he got them to the Super Bowl, and then he won it. And essentially, Mike, the only difference between Tampa Bay from last year to this year is last year they had a guy back there who threw 30 interceptions, and this year they had Tom Brady. They had the best in the business. He's 43 years old. I don't know that there's another athlete in the history of any team sport who has been this good at this point in time. He has won Super Bowls in 3 different decades. I mean, it's just his resume, you feel the same way. Don't talk to me about baby goats. Don't do this, okay? There's one guy, it's that guy. It's that guy.
Yeah, Tony, and that's why this one doesn't do anything to me. He's already got it. He's already got the championships. He's already out there with Saturn's rings compared to anybody else. And when people say, well, if Tom Brady loses, can it hurt his legacy? Shut up.
No.
That is the dumbest thing I ever hear. Now, you brought up a good point. I am going to cede this to you. The Belichick part, it does give him a separation from the only guy that he couldn't separate himself from, and that's Bill Belichick. But okay, Tony, he's the greatest. He's the GOAT. So, no, I don't see how 7 does anything for him that 6 didn't already do, that 5 didn't already do. There's 2 dudes with 4, Bradshaw and Montana. He's at 7. Okay, fine. But when he was at 6, he was already separate and apart and the greatest. So, no, if he wins it again next year, what are you going to say? Is 8 make him greater than 7? No, it doesn't.
No, I think it's important because of the Belichick thing. I think 7 makes him important in his peer group because Michael Jordan has 6, and Michael Jordan adores Tom Brady. I know you don't like Tom Brady, but everybody who's ever played with him loves him. Randy Moss loves him. Teddy Bruschi loves him.
Yeah.
I saw Ndamukong Suh on TV today. He'd walk through fire for Tom Brady, and all players feel this. I'll go to one more thing, and then we'll go to the next topic. He went through, in succession, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, and Patrick Mahomes. All Super Bowl winners, all Super Bowl MVPs, and probably at least 2 go in the Hall of Fame, and probably 3.
And
Nobody's going to do that again. Nobody. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing left for this guy to prove, even though he thinks there is.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.